Hi there, Lexi Rodrigo here, and in this video I'm going to give you a virtual tour or walkthrough of the book Teach and Grow Rich by Danny Iny. Danny is the founder and CEO of Mirasee, where I happen to work. And I decided to make this video to give you an idea of what to expect when you get your copy of the book, and so you can get a better idea of what the book is all about. So here we go. I'm showing you the Kindle version of the book, by the way. The printed version will, of course, look a bit different, but the content is 100% exactly the same. So the book is Teach and Grow Rich, Share Your Knowledge to Create Global Impact, Freedom, and Wealth. And this is the revised, updated, and expanded edition of Teach and Grow Rich, which was originally published in 2015. This new edition is now 3 times longer than the first one. There's plenty of new material in this edition, and you'll see later on what those are. So the book has 5 chapters. The first chapter is about what Danny calls the Teach and Grow Rich opportunity. This is the opportunity to share your knowledge with other people, help make their lives better, and make a good living while doing so. In this chapter, Danny explains why the Teach and Grow Rich opportunity is different than other make money online opportunities. As you can see, at the end of each chapter is a summary, or TLDR. TLDR stands for too long, didn't read. If you're in a hurry, you can just read the chapter summaries, or it's good to just go through them to review the main points of each chapter. Each chapter also ends with a brief case study of a real-life online course creator who exemplifies the main ideas from the chapter. As you can see, this book isn't just about theories or ideas, but they're based on observation and real-life experience. Moving on, part 2 is about the collision between traditional education and online education, and how this collision is really what's fueling the Teach and Grow Rich opportunity. In this chapter, Danny also makes a distinction between information and education. And this is really one of the key ideas of the book. Danny makes a prediction about how the current market for digital products will shift, or is probably already shifting, and how that's going to be good for people who teach online courses. Part 3 is called Reimagining Education, and here Danny talks about how traditional education has been failing and how web technology promises to reimagine education so that students actually learn better. The case study, incidentally, for this chapter is Sean Platt, who has created an innovative educational experience online through his writer's apprenticeship program. The next chapter focuses on the Educator Entrepreneur. In this chapter, Danny addresses the common objections or misgivings that people have about teaching online. And he says that as long as you know something that's valuable for other people to learn, then that's it. That's really the only credential you need to be able to teach online. The only requirement for success is the willingness to learn. Next up is Chapter 5, Co-Creating Your Course. Here, Danny goes into the nuts and bolts of the course creation process that we teach at Mirasee. And this part of the book is significantly expanded and really unpacked compared to the first edition, because Danny goes into step-by-step detail of how exactly do you do this? How do you create an online course? And this co-creation process that he describes doesn't involve you coming up with a topic for your course and then holding up in your room for weeks or months to create this huge course. It's a co-creation process, which means that you co-create the course with your students. And this process prevents you from making costly mistakes like investing a lot of time and money, building a course that in fact nobody wants to buy or pay for. So this process lets you get paid even before you create the course. And it also allows you to teach effectively even if you don't have any teaching experience. So obviously I can't explain everything in this video. So to find out more, you're going to have to read the book. Now, towards the end of the book, we get to the appendices, which were not in the first edition. And the book has 3 appendices. The first one summarizes the findings of a survey that Mirasee did that helps describe the course creation journey of online entrepreneurs. The second appendix is my favorite. It's the gallery of unlikely course creators. You're going to read about 34 individuals, real people who have successfully created, launched, and sold their online courses. And you will see that they come from a wide variety of niches and markets, and they cover a huge variety of topics. And they also have different levels of experience and expertise. And the third appendix is Danny's own journey from being a broke entrepreneur with $250,000 in debt to being now the owner of a multiple 7-figure dollar business that employs 24 over 20 people, including yours truly, and a company that teaches thousands of entrepreneurs all over the world how to build businesses, thriving online businesses. And that's it. That's Teach and Grow Rich, the revised, updated, and expanded edition published in 2017 by Danny Inney. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're excited to get your own copy of the book. So go ahead and click the link below this video to get your copy today.